The last light in the library was still on, even though it should have gone out hours ago. From outside, the building looked completely empty. Every window was dark, except one, glowing faintly on the second floor. The same light that had been reported by the night guard. Every single night. Inside that room, Cooper sat frozen at his desk. His pen had stopped moving long ago, but his eyes were still fixed on the page, as if something had forced him to keep looking down. The silence around him wasn't normal. It felt thick, heavy, like the air itself didn't want to move. He hadn't noticed when the library closed. He had only come there to study for his exams. It was a normal evening at first. Rows of books, the soft hum of old tube lights, and the comfort of being alone in a quiet place. That was the reason he stayed late. He liked silence, but around 9 p.m., something changed. The lights flickered once, then again, and after that, the entire second floor went completely silent. No distant traffic, no ceiling fan sound, not even the usual echoes of footsteps. That was when Cooper realized he couldn't hear his own breathing clearly anymore. Still, he didn't leave. He thought it was just his mind playing tricks. He continued writing until he heard a chair move, slowly, dragging across the floor. But there was no one else in the library. He didn't turn around. Not immediately. Instead, he kept staring at his notebook, hoping the sound would stop on its own. It didn't. Another sound followed. This time, closer, like someone was walking between the bookshelves. Step, pause, step. Cooper's fingers tightened around his pen. His body refused to move, but his mind was already screaming. He finally gathered the courage to look back. There was nothing, just empty rows of books. But something felt wrong. One of the chairs behind him was slightly out of place, as if someone had just stood up from it. That was when he decided to leave. He quickly packed his bag and walked toward the exit. But halfway down the corridor, he noticed something strange. The exit door was gone. In its place, there was only a long wall filled with old, dusty bookshelves. Cooper stopped. He was sure the door had been there. He turned back, trying to retrace his steps. But the layout didn't make sense anymore. Every aisle looked the same. Every corner led to another identical passage. And then, the lights flickered again. This time, only one light stayed on. The one above his desk, like it was waiting for him to return. That's when he saw it. At the far end of the aisle, a figure, standing completely still, its face hidden behind long, unnatural shadows, its head slightly tilted, as if observing him. Cooper couldn't move. The figure didn't walk. It didn't run, but somehow it got closer, without making a sound, without taking a single visible step. The distance between them just reduced. Cooper felt his legs give up. His vision blurred. And the last thing he saw was that figure sitting in his chair, under that same light, looking down at his notebook, writing something. The next morning, the librarian found Cooper's bag neatly placed on the desk. His notebook was open. On the last page, there was a sentence written in handwriting that didn't belong to him. It said, "He stayed after closing time, just like the others." Since that night, the second floor light has never been turned off.